is I, Tasha, with the Angels Network and TashaTouch.com. It has been such an interesting week. So we know that we try to control everything, but there's a difference between being in control and wanting to have control. No, there's a difference between wanting to have control over everything and being in control. That's what I mean. So I say that because a lot of us just, we're human, we forget. We just forget, you know? And me, of all people, of course, understand that because, you know, that's what Louise Hay feels diabetes stems from, wanting to be in control, the overbearing, as it were. Sorry, I can't talk to you right now. And I always knew that men said I was. I didn't really see it till I was older. However, that's a different topic for right now. This topic is on letting your spirit be in control, not you. Okay, so you all know I'm doing the assistance thing. So I'm so happy I get to go to the eye doctor and get a new pair of glasses. Next week I go to the dentist to start get my grill back. And sure enough, I get there and I fill out all that flipping paperwork just to hear, you don't have Medi-Cal. And in that split second, I had to say, Tasha, are you your mother's daughter or are you something else? I can't be a hypocrite, so if I believe in what I believe in, I had to sit down and check myself. So while I was checking myself, I made this. Svettin quartz. And if I do say so myself, it is oddly beautiful. Soft wire. I should have used 18-gauge wire. So I'm thinking because it goes on and it goes off and it goes on and it goes off. So I'm just sitting there, you know, asking myself, Sasha, what is the bigger lesson in all this? Why did you create this? What are you obviously not learning? I have to not be learning something. This is the third time it's gone off. How does it keep going on and off? How does that happen? You know? So, having said all that, I calmed down. I mean, I didn't get, you know, why, and pissy and whiny and cry like I would have done a few years ago. I just said, okay, Tosh, we're gonna really get to the bottom of this. So, of course, I called, left another message because all I'm asking for is some glasses and some teeth, and then I'll be able to get me another reception job, and I will love it for another 9 years and then retire. You know, not too many people want a receptionist with no teeth. You know, if you work at a truck stop or something and I can get a job there being a receptionist, you let me know. I'm assuming they take you with no teeth. Anyway, you know, being in control versus being controlling. You know, we want to always be in control, but you just cannot. You can't. And, you know, it's really sad. Am I down? I am down. Okay. It's sad because we want to do that. However, when you stop and you get home from being in traffic and the boss and the this and the that, and you go to the door and the mate is why did you do this? Did you pick up the milk and bread? Did you darn my socks? Did you pick up the laundry? You know, and then you just go sit on the toilet because that's, you know, where most people don't have some privacy, unfortunately. And then you think, oh yeah, okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It has to be. I'm still breathing in and out. I'm not dead. you know, the situation is not going to take control over me. So I may as well just accept it and live in the now. So that's just what I did. I accepted it. I finished my pendant, which I gotta find a nice little box for, and it was a nice, beautiful, warm day. Oh, I took my nice blouse off already. I was gonna make this video on my pretty blouse that I got a couple of years ago. So I'm holding my pendant in my hand, trying not to smash it. No, not from frustration, but because I carry my tote bag with all, you know, my jewelry supplies, because wherever I go, I'm sitting there for another hour waiting for my ride to pick me up, you know. So I always bring, you know, a book or usually jewelry to make. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking for my ride, and out comes this little tiny sports car keychain. And this guy's like, "You want to ride?" And I'm thinking, hell yeah, because, you know, it's getting warm. And then I thought about it. I said, oh, no, I already paid for a ride. That would be stupid. I'm not losing any money on any deal. So I said, no, but let me give you my card. I can't tell you what I was really thinking. And no, it's not because I think that you would think ill of me, because I don't care what you think of me. My mama knows what I was thinking. That's all that matters. You know, very handsome, you know, man in this cute little toy car thing that I was wondering where I was going to put my other hip. I'm like, you're asking for a ride? I could even sit in that car. Excuse me. It was so funny. So I gave him my card, and I told him perhaps he could give me a ride at another time. My ride was already on the way, and I didn't want to call my ride, because I would hate that if somebody did that to me, you know. What do you mean? I'm halfway there. Now you don't need a ride? So I don't do that to other people. But it was just funny, and it made me laugh, you know, because it's like, if you have no teeth, if you wear a wig, if you're a big brown woman in this psychedelic, bright ass-colored blouse, you know, my favorite, oh, it's not on Facebook no more, and this guy drives by flirting with you, asking if he could take you home. Wow. I guess that might be how some men feel in their mid-life crisis thing, where they want to look younger, attract younger women, all that stuff. And I'm sure women do it too. It's just, you know, it's generally related to male midlife crisis, I think. Anyway, yeah, I know we have cougars. Don't write to me about that. But it was just really nice, you know. So I said, okay, see, Tosh, let it go. Just let it go. And sure enough, I went back and I called, and when's my ride? Oh, another 20 minutes? Okay. I go back inside. I start another wire project. And then I hear my little voices in my head. So I put my things away, and sure enough, as soon as I walk outside and I get to the driveway, the driver drives in. You know? So, you know, I understand. I empathize with everyone, including myself. You know, I want to change things. I want to just slap somebody and then let the system work long enough to get me teeth so I can get another job and get the hell out of this system. You know, yeah. So I realized that no matter how many men think that I'm overbearing and over-controlling and all that stuff, and, you know, but I come to the conclusion, yeah, because I went through a phase on Yahoo Instant Message, of course. I wonder how come I can't download that anymore. I miss those people. That just about every man I met you're so bossy, you're so overbearing, you're so this, you're so that. And you know what, boys and girls, because I'm sure some young boys get it too from women, I come to the conclusion that they're just jealous because they're not me. And then as I looked at it, in letting go of the need to be controlling, and I looked at all those men that said that, they were all men that were unhappy in their marriage, unhappy in their house and bills and their job, and their thing is too short, and they're getting bald, and this, and yeah. See, so again, I don't have the desire to control you. I can only control me and my situation, or not control the situation, rather, and be happy with that. But to me, it just sounds like you want to be me, and you're not. Sorry, because, I have a glorious life. I really do. I have a roof, I've got food, I've got people that will give me a ride if I need it into town, might take a day. And I have really vowed. There was one or two things that I was complaining about, and I'm just not complaining about it anymore. So you got to know, if I don't talk to you much, that's probably why. If I can't complain about my shit, I'm not going to definitely listen to you complain about yours. Not happening. So I vowed to control things, of course, that I can control, like my blogging, which I am already set up for the next 2 weeks. Just got to stay in that habit. I got my Hootsuite lined up for the rest of the week. I try to do that now on Sunday, so we can control the things that we can control. But them saying you don't have any Medi-Cal, you don't have this, you don't have that, and you can't have the job because you don't have no teeth, and we want the front person to have some teeth. I mean, I can't control that, so I may as well get happy and come home and eat a watermelon, right? May as well. Make some jewelry, which, of course, is what I'm about to do. So, Kathy, I'm starting yours right now with these cute little red beads for you. And I know that that's more than enough to make a bracelet, earrings. Okay, just a bracelet and earrings. That's all you get, sorry. So, that's, I just keep reminding myself, and I know you say, well, Tasha, it's hard. It's only as hard as you let it be, because, I keep telling you, and you get pissed because I keep saying, just think of Bugs Bunny. Well, now you know what I mean. Because as long as I'm thinking about Bugs Bunny, I don't necessarily have the desire to jump through the phone and strangle somebody. Or, what was I watching at the thing? The elephant with the big ears? That's so cute. Yeah, I love me some cartoons. Tom and Jerry. Yeah, I love them. But it's better to think of that than thinking of stupid thoughts. Because, I could think stupid thoughts with the best of them, but what good really is that going to do? Sitting here thinking about what happened yesterday. Sitting here thinking about what happened 6 hours ago. What good is that? No, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to put my bracelet together and get happy. That's what I'm going to do. Put some more movies on and get happy. Oh, got it. Okay. No, I better put that over there. And I'm so excited because I've been meeting a lot more men that are just so wonderful, It's really, I don't know how else to say it for other people to understand it other than it's absolutely fucking erotic to meet a man that cannot talk about his dick. Really. Just today alone, I must have had 5 conversations with men just about, spiritualism. And when I say spiritualism, I mean voodoo, Santeria, Paulo, Ifa, the orishas, the angels, the cherubs, the whatever, the Satan worshiper. I have two in my life now that are just really neat people to talk to, you know? And don't go, ew, at least they believe in something. That's to me, a far cry from people who don't believe in anything. I'm not atheist, agnostic, atheist, whatever. At least they believe in something, you know? I have to give you kudos for that, because if I think I made myself, I did not. I did not, you know? Well, I mean, I did, but I had a little help. You know, the whole ocean, God, me, a drop, okay, a cup, as Russell Simmons says. So therefore, I have very little desire to control anything outside of my control. What's in my control is to sit here and make my jewelry, try to make, you know, some money to pay my bills. And you know what? Well, I won't lie. I won't lie. You know, my phone might be off, you know, for a couple of days, but Goddess always sends her angels, cherubs, teachers, or even something, you know, help a girl out. So praise God, I just had a sale. So now I can call and get my phone turned back on. You know? But it's all good. It doesn't do any good at all. Sitting home worrying. What did Tyrese say? No, it wasn't Tyrese, excuse me. It was 50 Cent. And he says you have to choose fear or faith. Don't do both. Worry in itself is a religion. Control, because to me worry is control. Control is worry. And I can't worry and I can't control, because when I worry, it just gives me diarrhea. What good is that? Sitting on the toilet for 30 minutes. I could be making jewelry. Of course, I could take the jewelry in the bathroom, but that's not nearly as much fun, because I have a lot of stuff to bring in there then, you know? So let's all take a step back, get in our sacred space. Oh, that's the next video I'm about to make. Since I'm working on the blog for 3 Sundays from now, it's going to be on fudge. How do I keep my energy to myself? TheAngels.us. Sign up. I only post once a week. I know I should post more, but I feel that I don't like getting subscriptions more than once a week, so I don't feel that it's right to do that to anybody else. Even though the pro bloggers say we should blog every single day, I really pretty much leave that to, like, if I'm going to have a sale or a contest or something, which I should be having pretty soon, so go sign up. TashaStouch.com and The Angels. I didn't say the, I said TheAngels.us. TheAngels.com is available, but, you know, I refuse to pay that high price for something that probably wasn't meant to be anyway. So, yeah, go subscribe to the email list, and we're going to have another free reading. Troy won the last free reading, and I, of course, don't ask much from anyone at all. I mean, it's kind of obvious when I make a mistake, and then in the next email I say, what was last email's mistake? I mean, you know, because, well, MailChimp, they changed stuff, and I'm still adjusting. I know, it takes a while. Not for you, for me, to adjust. And then I thought I put the header there, and I get the dang email, and it says header 1. Oh, great. So what boo-boo did I make last time on the last email? Whoever answers first gets a 30-minute free reading. You know, got to keep everything fun and light and not all serious and, well, it's never serious for Tasha's Touch stuff, because mostly people always like getting joy. But it was, you know, and then after that, it was a glorious day. This little girl pinched her hand in the door because she didn't realize it was going to close, so I put some healing energy on her, and Daddy scooped her up, and she stopped crying, so I was happy for that. I was happy to see Dumbo, whatever the elephant with the big ears is, and that cartoon about the hound and the fox. Oh, so cute. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, Did a little bit of reading with Eckhart Tolle. Yes. No, not The Seat of the Soul. I'm going to reread that one. This one is the one I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, I got a lot of good done today. I learned some lessons today. Just cut it off. I'm not going to worry. I choose not to worry. I choose not to worry. There's something bigger happening than I can see. There you go. And I just instantly replace that thought with a smart, wise thought, and you feel better, and you do better, and you live better. You know, so what? Your husband doesn't make love to you as the way you want him to. Well, teach him, because hopefully, maybe your husband doesn't have a vagina, so he doesn't know how. I mean, you know, men, it starts yesterday for today. Yeah, and women, it starts now for them. So, men, you get a start. You give us a head start, and women pounce on him, you know, when he comes through the door. And I'm sure he'd appreciate that after a hard day's work. Or even your wife and wife. You know what I mean? Don't write to me about that. Husband, wife. And let's all just remember to. What did Deborah say? I'll meet you right where you are. Yeah, that's pretty deep. I'll meet you right where you are. Meet me where I am. And I'll meet you right where you are. You know? So I know God is testing me, because there's been a few guys that, where do you live? What do you do? You know, I like you a lot after the second conversation. I'm old school, you know, that's stupid. That's just stupid to me. I like you. What do you like about me? Who are you again? Boo-boo. I don't like anything about you because I don't know you. You have a nice, pleasant vibration, thus I am responding. That's about it. I mean, I hope your name is what you put, and I hope those pictures are really you, but even if not, you're in Africa, so doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter where I live. Doesn't matter what I do. I mean, you know, right before you come here, we can discuss that, but don't think you're coming any lifetime soon. So, how are you? How's the weather? What did you do today? What classes are you taking in school, you know? So, every single day, I remind the babies and I remind myself that, you know, serenity thing, you know. I just, whatever's in my control, I'll control. If it's God's control, I'll let it go. So I know that there's something bigger and better about to happen. I'm not even going to think about that. I'm not even going to think about that. So what I am going to think about is Google Drive that I just recently started really finally doing, even though Justin said it was cool. I'm still leery. I was leery, you know. I'm leery about it. And, hey, so far so good. I just, you know, because I figure there's a Neo and a Trinity out there. There's billions of them, so they could get my $3 out of PayPal if they wanted to. You know, but why me when there's other rich people? Not that I want you to go rip off rich people. I'm just saying, you know. So I don't necessarily have that fear. I had a slight fear of other things, like, we'll leave it at that, other things. So even last night before I went to bed, I said, okay, Tosh, just do it. So I did my Google Drive thing, and I stepped out on faith, and I moved all those 5,972 emails from my hard drive over to they're mostly pictures of my Sexy Tag group, fonts, movies, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, and it feels really good because now I learned something new, huh? So those brain cells are going, even though I probably use way too much technology, but that's okay. Them brain cells are going and growing, you know. I'm learning, and I'm learning to be less controlling and just sit back and say, that's okay, I don't care. You see, I didn't want to say that because I do care, but in addition to, not but, in addition to, and I just, okay, it's okay. It's all good. 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 And it is all good. So I met some nice people today at the eyeglass thing in the jig there, and came home, played with the kitties. They're so cute. I gotta make a video about them tomorrow. They're so precious. And I got some good information. Handed out some cards, including that man who wanted to bring me home. That's so funny. Oh wow! See, just as soon as you let go and you walk out the door, and there's somebody there in a Porsche trying to pick you up, give you a ride home. I feel like telling him, "Are you offering me your candy? I mean, gee whiz, mister." Anyway, he's quite an attractive man, but you know, that's okay. I made prior arrangements, and I can keep them and stay in control of what I can control, huh? How funny. So I hope you control what you can control and let go of everything else. You know, it just isn't worth the headache. And no, if you're in my group, no, I didn't have a headache because of that. I had a headache. Gosh, it felt like somebody put an ice stick in my head. Early this morning, well, not early. I went to bed, I think, around 3 or 4. Got back up at 10, and almost all day long. Well, it went away when I was at the optometrist thing, and then I came home. I had, some tamales, and then it came back. So then I went to my group, and I'm like, somebody's got a headache. Go take something. So, control what you can, don't what you can't, and just let it go. Just think about something else, because you know what? God didn't put you here to be by yourself, stressing and trying to fix everything and do everything by yourself. Help is right there for the asking. So what I did, I asked for a little help, and some people passed around my jewelry, so this lady bought some, so now I can go pay my cell phone bill, and my other 2 bills are paid, so I'm happy for that. It's all good. It really, I know you're saying, but Tasha, I had this, and I had that, and that. You got a roof? Some people don't. Even if you're living in your car, that's a roof. Watching this on your cell phone, that's still a roof. And honey, I know it ain't fun. I slept in my car for many a month after I moved to San Jose. And I appreciate my sister teaching me a very important lesson. Just because people come from your mother's womb does not make them family. It does not. You know, my family is you. The people on Facebook, the people on YouTube, the people on Twitter, the people on LinkedIn, Pinterest. Really. Really. And it never fails, somehow, way, shape, or form. I always get, praise God, I always get, a $5 donation, a $10 donation. Oh, I can't say her name, but to the one that sent me $5 for popsicles, and I took a picture of popsicles. If you're on my Facebook, Tasha L. Harris, all together, no dots, dashes, or spaces. I'm the only Tasha L. Harris there is, as of a couple of weeks ago when I checked it. So, my baby girl sent me like $5. That was the sweetest thing. Okay, I won't cry now. And so, she says, well, I know popsicles make you really happy, so maybe you can buy yourself some popsicles. So sweet. Oh my gosh. I will not cry. I will not cry. I will not cry. The sweetest thing. Oh, 89 cents for 12. Okay, sometimes $1.25. So I bought 3 bags of sugar-free popsicles, and it made me very happy. So I sat here with her Skyping and sucking on my popsicles and having a good old time, Not thinking about how this is going to get paid, how that's going to get paid, what am I going to eat tomorrow. Right now is right now, and all that doesn't exist right now. So right now, I'll just be happy. It's that easy. Choice. Just one little thought, like flipping a switch. And I choose to flip the switch and say, you know what? God, you fix it. Fix it. I'm going to go home, make some more jewelry, have me some more tamales, and keep it pushing. So, you keep it pushing too. I love you. Get out of here. Go do something fun for yourself. Bye.